Hello guys, I'm back to another video. Today, what is this? Today, we're gonna read some creepy pastas. I found this. Ben 10, Ben round. Wow, oh my gosh. Rating 9 of a billion, I guess. Oh my gosh. This is rancid. Estimate reading time 47 minutes. Okay, y'all gonna be here for what? Okay, what's this? You're gonna be here for a while. You should have done that. Finally, after a long day, you got a moment to yourself. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Sigh out all the way the day's pressure and collapse onto a beanbag, lifting the controller to load up a game and join some much needed escape. What language is this? Escapism. This time, however, escape might not be so easy. Yeah. Oh my gosh. No, we're not like that. And this time, you have to load up an old retro game that you bought from a garage sale, a lesser known offshoot from one game franchise that you always have a soft spot for. Guess what? It is. Ta-da! You're right. I have Link. Zelda games. Unfortunately, though, you're not clearly not the only person who had affection for this game, even the only one exploring the game's pixelated reality. Because on the game's leaderboard, and no name, the name of the game's previous owner flashes brilliantly. This person left his mark on the game, but has not necessarily left. Okay. As you continue with the gameplay, glitches begin to appear. I mean, got it from a garage sale, so I can see why. Operations and scenarios that shouldn't be possibly begin to unfold, and increasingly you'll get the feeling that although it is your hands on the controller, it is you who's being controlled. Ooh, oh my gosh, best video game consoles. Suddenly, the screen changes an oddly discordant tune, warped by the slow drag of playing backwards, rings out from the speakers and a face at once familiar and somehow changed appearance on the screen as long crimson streaks of fresh blood drip from the eye sockets. The face, staring forever outward, seemed to see without seeing, staring at you, though you, oh true you, into you. It is at this point you begin to realize you should have done that. Mwahaha. Blah blah blah. As genuinely unnerving as it is, it was groundbreaking. This creeps out of blended round has been placed for the central troops. Oh, this is boring, man. Shut up, man. Though the though it pointed okay, this is the same thing. Is this your entire thing? La, 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 la. Video games versus blah 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 blah. It's not the one I wanted. I want to read the story, not listen to you yapping, man. I want to read the story. It probably is the story, but I want more. What? Give me search. What should I search for? Go for Sonic, man. Sonic is my thing, so I can do whatever. I can still. Oh my gosh, Sonic XE. Enemy, screw it. Read. Okay. XE. Oh my gosh, I played this game. Video games about. Oh, shut up, man. No. I don't care about Malaysia. I don't care. I mean, I'm from Malaysia, but I really don't care. Yeah, get out there, huh? For you, gaming is about escape. Same. Shut up. Gaming about escape. When I push the button, sound button on the console. With the PC on, you're switching the real world off and escaping somewhere else for a while. Recently, the bright primary colors of flat backgrounds of retro games have been your escape. Okay, let me just read until one of your favorite parts of the world. Okay, this is just boring. No, I don't want to read the thing, like story, not this. Okay, anyways, so on last summer afternoon, I was playing Sonic Unleashed peak game. By the way, I like how you get to explore the town, isn't it? And then I noticed in my peripheral vision that the mailman had arrived and put something in my mailbox as usual and left. I paused my game to go see what I got in the mail. The only thing with the mail was a CD case for computers and a note as you go inside. I looked at the note first and realized it's from my dear friend Kyle. It's from that, whom I hadn't recognized, who I haven't heard in from 2 weeks. I know that because I recognized his handwriting, though it was weird how it looked. It looked badly written, scratched, and somewhat difficult to read. As if Kyle was having a hard time writing down, and did it in a hurry. This is what he wrote. Tom, I can't take it anymore. I had to get rid of this thing. Somehow it was too late. I was hoping you'd do it for me. I can't do it. He's after me. And if you don't store the CD, he'll come after you too. It's too fast for me. Please, Tom, destroy what you got for a second. This for me. This, this for me before he comes after you too. It's too late for me. Destroy the desk. I'll destroy him. But do it quick or otherwise he'll catch you. Don't play the game. That's what he wants. Just destroy it. Okay. I hope Tom just destroys it instantly and listen. Please, Kyle. Kyle. Well, that's certainly weird. Even though Kyle is my best friend, I haven't seen him in 2 weeks. I didn't do what he asked me. What? You stupid. I didn't do what he asked me. I didn't think that a simple gaming this would do anything bad to him. After all, it's the game, right? Boy, I was wrong about that. Freaking idiot, man. Okay, Tom. Anyways, look at this. It looked like any ordinary computer CD or disk. It had black marker on it written sanic.exe. And it's much unlike Kyle's handwriting. But he must have gotten it from someone else, like a pawn shop or eBay. Definitely eBay. Or something on the right of CD. I was actually excited and wanted to play it since I'm a big Sonic fan. I went up to the room and turned on my computer and put the disc in and started the game. When the title screen popped up, I noticed that it was the first Sonic game. I was like, awesome, because like I said earlier, I like the classics. The first thing I noticed that was out of place was when I pressed the start. There's a split second when I saw the title image showing something much different. Something that I now consider horrifying. Before cutting to black, I don't know what the image looked like in that split second before the game cut to black. The sky had darkened. The tile emblem is now rusted and ruined. Oh no. The Sega 1991 was now instead Sega 666. Ooh. And the water had turned red. Oh, like blood. Except it looked hyper realistic. Like hyper. Okay. But the freakiest thing that was in that split second from Sonic. His eyes were pitch black and bleeding with two glowing red dots staring right at me. And his smile stretched wider up to the edge of his face. I was rather disturbed about that image when I saw it. Though I figured it's a glitch and forgot about it. After cut to black, it stayed like that for 10 seconds or so. And then another weird thing happened. The save file select from Sonic.exe popped up. I was like, what the frick? What's this doing the first Sonic game? Anyways, I noticed something off. The background was dark cloudy sky, of the starter speed with Sonic CD, and there was only 3 save files. The music was the creepy covers with from Earthbound, Earthbound fan, only was extended and seemed to have been in reverse. And the image for the save file where you see a preview of the level you're on is just red style for three files. I'm freaking out with the characters like Ronshort, Charles, Knuckles, and to my surprise, Dr. Robotnik. Now was showed something was up. I mean, how can you play as Robotnik in a classic Sonic game for crying out loud? Yeah, that that's when I realized this was not a glitchy game. It was a hack game. Yeah, definite hacks. So I just threw out a window. It was really creepy, but as a smart gamer, I wasn't scared, or at least I tried not to be. I told myself that it was just a hot game, and there's nothing wrong with that. Anyways, checking off the creeped out feeling, I picked file one and chose Tails. Uh, Tails and when selected, I got started. The game froze out for about 5 seconds, and a creepy pixelated laugh. That sounded like the Kafka guy from Final Fantasy before Come to Black. That was the flu, guys. This is what happens when you play too much Roblox. I have the flu. The screen stayed black for about 10 seconds or more. Then showed the typical level title thing, except the simple shapes were different shades of red, and the text showed only Hill Act 1. The screen faded in a level title vanished, revealing the Tails in a green hill zone from Sonic 1. The music was different though. It sounded like a peaceful melody in reverse. Anyways, I started playing and had Tails start running like when you would in any of the classic Sonic games. What was odd was that Tails was running along the level. There was nothing but flat ground and a few trees for 5 minutes. That was when the peaceful music started to lower into slow, deep two tones very slowly as I kept going. I suddenly saw something and I stopped to see what it was. It was one of the small animals lying dead on the ground bleeding. That was when the music started to slow down. Tails had a shocked and saddened look on his face that I never saw him have before. So I had to move along and kept that worried look on his face. As I kept moving, I saw more dead animals as Tails moved past them, looking more and more worried as the music lowers and moves past the dead animals. I was shocked to see how they all died. They were like some sort of like gruesome ways. A squirrel was hanging on a tree where it proved to be his oh my gosh. A bunny had all 4 limbs thrown out, uh, and a duck had his eyes gouged out and his throat slit. I felt sick to my stomach when I saw this monster, and probably so did Tails. After a few more seconds, there was no more animals, and music seemed to have stopped. I still kept Tails to continue. You're torturing Tails, man. After a few minutes passed, after a minute passed, after the music dropped, Tails was running up a hill and then he stopped. It wasn't until I saw why Sonic was there on the other side of the screen with his back against Tails, with eyes closed. Tails looked happy to see Sonic, but then his smile faltered. Of course, nothing that Sonic wasn't responding to him, if not acting as if he was totally oblivious of Tails' presence. Tails walked slowly towards Sonic, and I noticed that I wasn't even moving my keyboard to make a move. So this had to have been a cutscene. That's such a tongue twister, man. Suddenly, I began to have a growing feeling of dread as Tails walked closer to Sonic and to get his attention. I felt Tails was in danger and something bad was going to happen. I heard faint static growing louder. as Tails was but inches away from Sonic and got stuck in his and stuck his hand out to touch him. That that foreboding feeling in my gut was growing stronger, and I felt the urge to tell Tails to get away from Sonic as the static grew louder. Don't don't want to tell Tails, don't you? You probably can't even listen. Probably can't even listen, man. Can't even listen, man. Okay, suddenly in a split second, I saw Sonic's eye open and they were black with those red glowing dots. Just like that time limit, there wasn't a smile. When that happened, the screen turned black and the static sound was off. It stayed black for about 7 seconds, and then white text appeared, forming a message saying, "Hello, do you want to play with me?" At this point, I was creeped out. I don't want to continue this game, but curiosity. This is the main enemy here. Curiosity got the better of me when I was taken to a different level with the level title now saying hide and seek. This time it's an Angel Island. What? Angel Island level with Sonic 3, and looked like everything was on fire. Tails looked as though he was scared out of his wits this time. And she looked at me and made frantic gestures to me as he wanted to get out. As he wanted to get out the area he was in as fast as possible. Oh, he knows you're there. What is it? Okay. I was trying to get freaked out about this. I mean, Tails actually breaking the fourth wall and told me to get him out of there. This smash the, this smash the game. This, but not like that, man. Just kick it or something. So I pressed down on the arrow key as hard as I could and made him run as fast as he could. A pixelated version of that creepy team when you meet Shadow and the Orc as Robotnik from Sonic Adventure 2 is playing, and I made Tails trek through the desolate forest, trying to help him escape from whatever he was trying to run from. Of course it's Sonic, man, of course. It's Sonic, who else, huh? Knuckles? Suddenly I heard that creepy laugh again. Now the awful Kafka laugh. Right after 10 seconds have passed as I helped Tails run through the forest, and then I start seeing flashes of Sonic popping everywhere on the screen. Again with those black and red eyes. The music changed to that suspenseful drowning jingle as I see Sonic behind Tails only gaining up on him, flying. Sonic was running. He was actually flying. Flying for his sprite was making look very similar to when Sonic's flying, posted the Sonic CD. And so it was just Sonic, and he had the black and red eyes again. Only this time, he had the most deranged-looking grin on him. He looked as though he was enjoying the torment he was given to the poor little fox as he gained upon him. Suddenly, when Tails tripped in a cutscene, the music stopped and Sonic vanished. Tails lay there and started crying for 3 seconds. The scene was rather upsetting to watch, and I kind of teared up myself. But then Sonic appeared right in front of him. Tails looked up in horror. Blood started to come down those blackened eyes as Sonic black eyes as a grin slowly grew from his face as he looked down at the horrified fox. I could do nothing but watch. Help Tails, man, help Tails. Just slap the console. Just like that, man. Oh, I can't. Okay, there we go. Just in a split second, Sonic lunged at Tails. Right before the screen went black, there was a loud screeching noise that only lasted 5 seconds. The text was only this time. It said, "You're too slow. You're too slow. Wanna try again?" The god awful laugh came with it. I was so shocked by what happened Did Sonic murder Tails? No, he couldn't have. He and Tails are supposed to be best friends, right? What Sonic did do that to him? I shook, I shook the shock off. I shook the shock off. I shook the shock off as I brought back to the counter select to say found out Tails was different. There's no run box in itself on TV itself. It was flickering of that red static. Tails' expression scared me. His eyes were black and bleeding. His own shoulders had gone black, and he had an expression of anguish on his face, trying to know to pick Knuckles next. Why do you keep going, man? Why do you keep going? Um, the laugh came again, and the screen cut to black again. Oh, and stayed there for another 10 seconds. This time, the level said, "You can't run." You're right. Tom cannot run. I was really freaked out by now. I couldn't really tell if this was a glitch or a hack or some sort of sick, twisted joke or anything, really. But despite my fear of what happened next, I kept playing. This guy is stupid. The next level looked much different. It had the grounds of scrap brain zone, but the sky background looked like the main menu. It had dark reddish cloudy sky, cloudy sky, but it was the sound of the music that creeped me out the most. It sounded like Guy Gas theme right after the big Pokey and Earthbound. I also noticed that Knuckles looked afraid, just like Tails did, though not as much. But he looked a little unnerved. He about phone around just like Tails looked as if he wasn't sure going on, but I made him move anyway. You're evil. You're evil. You made him go to the torment, man. You're evil, man. He ran down straight pathway in this dark level, and as he did, the screen started to flicker red static a couple times, and then that maddening laugh came again. Then after a few seconds running, I noticed several bloodstains on the metallic ground. I felt a growing sense of fear again, thinking something horrible is going to happen to Knuckles. He, sorry. He looked nauseated walking down this blood-stained road, but I still kept him going. You're evil. You're evil. Suddenly, as Knuckles ran, Sonic appeared right in front of those black and red eyes again, and then red Sonic. When the Sonic vanished, showing nothing but his black suit, saying, "Found you, oh!" I was now scared. Sonic found Knuckles already? What's wrong with this? Wait, no, that's normal. I was just looking. It looked weird, honestly, dude. What is going on? Oh yeah. Anyway, Red Static came again, and then I was back to the level. Knuckles looked like he was panicking, and Sonic was nowhere to be found. And this time, that high-pitched squealing was from the Silent Hill 1 final boss playing. Okay, dude. Was it somebody boss battle Sonic? Oh, I hope to God it wasn't Honestly. Sonic appeared right behind Knuckles, and what appeared to be picture black smoke. I made Knuckles turn and then punch Sonic, but Sonic vanished in black pixelated smoke. Before I could even land a hit, the turn left went off again. Then Sonic appeared behind Knuckles again, and I made him punch again. And Sonic and I thought I was going crazy. Sonic was playing with us, and it was a sick, twisted little mind game for me and Knuckles. You're playing with them, man. Our own cutscene playing as knuckled. Who's knuckled? As knuckled. Who's knuckled, man? Who's knuckled? As Knuckles fell to his knees and clutched his head, sobbing. I felt his agony. So I was actually driving us both crazy. Both are crazy. Both crazy. And in a split second, Sonic lunged at Knuckles, and the screen went black with now distorted screeching noise that lasted for at least 3 seconds. You sure it's 3 seconds? A text message appeared. So many souls to play with. So the time, would you agree? What the frick? What the hell? Just what is going on? I saw TikTok was actually trying to talk to me through the game, but but too scared to think that. I was brought back to the main menu, and this time the second firebox had Knuckles in the TV screen. His red fur is darkened to a reddish. His red fur darkened to reddish grey. His dreadlocks. He has dreadlocks. Wait, no way. Keep this for a second. Dreadlocks. He has dreadlocks. This is Knuckles. This is not okay. I see it. Wait, no, I see it. Knuckles. See, dreadlocks. He's a black man. See, what is this? Dreadlocks were dripping with blood, and his eyes were black and bleeding too. And he had a look of sadness on his face. I began to think that those are the actual characters trapped in those TV screens on his phone, but I couldn't believe it. I don't want to believe in it. So I shut off the game and took a break. I took a nap, which I hadn't, because then I began to have the most disturbing nightmare. I was in pitch black darkness. There was another night giving off by land that hung high above my head. I could hear the cries of Knuckles and Tails nearby. They were saying stuff like, "Help us," and "Why did you give us to him?" and "Run away before he gets you too." You have a little ad here. You have a little ad here. The cries died out as I then heard Sonic laugh. His laugh sounded like those distorted Kafka laugh, and boom, this ad. Not too loud fun to play with, kid. Just like your friend Kyle. Though he didn't last long. I was scared and looking around for the source of the voice. It won't be long now until I join him and all my other friends. Mwahaha. As someone towards me, figuring in out several directions. You can't run, kid. You're in my world now. Just like the others. You're in Sonic's world. When he grabbed me, I saw his bleeding black and red-eyed, grinning face, and I woke up with a fright. Tell your mom about this. Tell the police about this. Tell your police about this. Send it. Just put it in a lost and found. Put the Game Boy in a lost and found. After a couple of hours, I decided to continue playing the game. I don't know why, but I had to know. I had to figure out why this is happening. So I turned off the computer, turned on game, and selected Robotnik next. I still thought that was wacky, playing as Robotnik. But anyway, the level title appeared again, and this time said ... which I found really freaky. In a big 25, okay. This time I was in some kind of hallway. Didn't look like it was from any other Sonic games. Though it had pixelated style, the floor shiny and checkered, like chess. The walls were dark grayish purple, and with animated candlelights and a few dark blood stains here and there. There was a few dark red curtain hang above the top part of the screen. Every 12 seconds or so, that red curtain sways very slowly. But whenever you're playing the game, you can barely see it move. The music was oddly pleasant, a piano playing a rather sad yet peaceful song. But I knew better. This song is the song that played in Act 1, only it was in reverse. Robotnik didn't look entirely nervous like Tails and Knuckles did, but he did have a suspicious look on his face. As oh my gosh, I'm like a sleeper agent getting. I'm like a sleeper agent. Sus. I'm like a sleeper agent getting activated from the from words. Looked down on his face, he was a bit paranoid like me. He did a little animation where I left him standing. He turned his head to the left and then to the right, at least twice, and then shrugs at me, as if he had no idea where he was or what was going on. Even though I was scared out of my mind about what is going to happen, I Robotnik continue onward. he does use a wrong animation, when to beat him, and a classic Sonic game and chase him. And he continued going through the hallway. Then I stopped at a long flight of stairs leading downward. Now I was nervous. Even Robotic seemed unsure of himself, though I pressed onward. As I led Robotnik down the stairs, I noticed that the walls have gotten darker and more reddish. The red torches are now an eerie blue. Then we led it onto another hallway. This one was longer than the last one, or at least it felt like it. And then we headed down to another flight of stairs down. This one was much longer. At least one for a minute. After that, horrified Kefka laughed again, and the music slowly faded until it was quiet. As it did, the walls turned more dark, and the torches were a black flame now. Shut up! I don't care. I know I really do not care. When Robotnik landed onto the third hallway, I noticed he looked really creeped out. Though he tried to hide it, I can't blame him. I was scared too. Suddenly, when a tile popped right in front of Robotnik, and made the knuckles and the red started. The red side lasted for about 15 seconds, and then it showed me a most unpleasant image. Image showed a hyper-realistic Sonic standing in darkness. You can only see his face while his head and torso fell into black. And when I say hyper-realistic, I mean he looked so real. You can actually see the lines in his blue fur, as if you can feel the fur if you touch the screen. Really, his face. Oh God, he had the most horrifying smile I had ever seen, and that's saying something. Considering I saw the image image at the start of the game. His eyes were wide and black, and once again crying blood, which also looked hyper realistic. And there was two small glowing red dots in his black eyes, staring right at me, as if staring into my mind. His grin was wide and demonic, really stretched to the size of his face, like a Cheshire cat. Except Sonic had fangs, very sharp fangs, man. Much like the Warhawk's teeth, except more vicious looking, somewhat yellowish, and from the look of it, he had stains of blood and small bits of flesh on his lips and fangs if he ate some animal, like from the start. I stared at that gruesome image for a good 30 seconds, never taking my eyes off it. I felt as if he was actually looking at me, smiling at me. That face, it took 10 seconds. 10 seconds for it to etch itself to my brain for good. Then the screen flickered with red star again 3 times, and on the third time, of the Kefka laugh, that time was distorted. Demonic even. It went black to the image again, except this time there was a text again, though it was messed up. But it was pretty much the most horrifying things I looked at since I had the game. I am God. No, you're not. It was when I read that message while looking at it, thought when it hit me. I was just right there and then. The sun was a monster, pure evil, sadistic, all powerful. Nightmarish, demented monster, and all of his victims, including Tails, Knuckles, Robotnik, and possibly Kyle. Kyle is dead, or just his little toys, including you, Tom. You're his little toys, and the game is a very gateway to this chaotic, nightmarish world, and a very hell his victims are trapped in. Ooh. Suddenly, in an actual split second, I screamed as Sonic launched out to scream loudly with his mouth open wide to an unnatural length, revealed but a literally spiraling abyss of pure darkness before the red static came again. This time it was much louder and more distorted, so loud that it hurt my ears. I yelled and grabbed my ears at the red static screech for a good 7 seconds. Then it stopped and showed nothing but a blank screen. As I sat and I sat there in a blank screen. One last text came up. Ready for round two, Tom. The Kafka laughed. Now it sounded more clear as if Son was right behind me. He's right behind me, isn't he? Play again 3 times as I looked at task in shock and confusion. Then I got booted back to the main menu, and this time this had a TV image of the botany in the same tormented way state as Tails and Knuckles. The botanist's skin turned into dull grey, his mustache drooped, and it had blackened. His glasses broke and blood is coming from them, and he had a mere dead-like expression on his face. I looked at Tails, Knuckles, and Robotnik, and I cried a bit. I pitied them for the agony they're going through. They're forever trapped within a game, forever tormented by that horrid hedgehog, and all will be. The computer shut itself off. I couldn't turn it back on, knowing what I did. I just sat there for maybe 25 seconds, horrified by what just happened. Sonic is the very embodiment of evil. He tortures people, plays game in more ways than one, and then when he gets bored, he drags you into the game. Literally drags you into hell, where he can play with you always as his toy. I can't get game out of my computer. I think he's stuck in there. What is it? Turn back on now. Upstairs. Whisper. Try to keep this interesting for me, Tom. I turned around to see what the voice came from. As what I saw made me sink my bed, staring right at me with a soft plushy with smiling with bloodstains on its eye. That was it. Sonic plush. Okay. Give me a second here. Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay, I'm gonna be real here. When it said that, I honestly thought it'd be like this. Wait, no, I thought it'd be like this. Honestly, wait, no. What's paint? Can you guys see paint? You can't. Paint. No. Paint. Yeah. So I thought it looked like this. I thought it looked like this. Honestly, I thought it honestly would look like this. Here, let's draw a bed here. This is your bed. This is the bed. You know, paint it back. Paint it like this. Honestly, it's your bed. No, it's your casual bed. And there was Sonic. Sonic just doing the little no. Sonic just doing his casual pose. Casual pose, by the way, like this. Wait, color red. Okay. I don't know how to draw this, but like, it's like this. It's like this. It's like his hands like this. It's like this. And it's just like this. No, I messed it up. He's just like this. No, wait, I have an idea. Give me a second now. Keep looking at give me a second here. Give me just a quick second here. Quick second. Okay, I imagine him look. I thought it'd be like this, you know. I thought his face would be like this, and he's just doing the girl pose. He's doing like your ladies all right there with me, you know, it's like this. So I think that's watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and give me a second. Make sure to like and subscribe, and see ya.